What's up, dude? It's your boy Hog here. Fucking wanted to make a little video, I guess, about fucking CDs I picked up at half price books or other similar places, weird places that you would find good metal music CDs. So half price books, you're not, you see some metal shit, but not like some of the shit I found there, and also like used video game stores. Anyway, I don't have much to say about all of these things, but and also I'm trying to remember to make sure all of these did come from places like Half Price Books. So I went through all of these and checked and rechecked. Some of them have the stickers on them. Some of them I took the stickers off. But and this is in no order. But Black Fast. Not a humongous fan of this. I used to listen to this album. I haven't listened to it in like 10 years. Terms of Surrender. It's like a black thrash band. They, if I remember correctly, they're cool. They're like Skeleton Witch, but not as good. But you have this Half Price Book sticker on the back there. Goatwhore, Constricting Rage of the Merciless. I got at Half Price Books. The sticker used to be up there. It was easier to get the stickers off of the jewel case because you could scrape it with like your fingernail, get it wet and scrape it. But on these, I didn't want to damage, because I thought this was dope as fuck back in the day. I loved this album. Haven't listened to it in a long time, but I fucking loved this album. I know Sammy is also in Crowbar, who I'm about to see like in a week or two. He was also in Acid Bath, who I'm not a fan of, but I got to know Mike really well because we both attended a recording school in Ohio for like a couple, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. And we hung out, smoked a lot of weed together. But anyway, got this at Half Price Books. Great album, another black thrash band. Very evil. From Louisiana, so they got a little bit of that sludge. This is the first Gorguts album I ever owned, Colored Sands, which it's not that good of an album, I'm not gonna lie. I own every single Gorguts album that there is. This is okay. I mean, it's fine. But I got this at Half Price Books. I remember when I got it and I was driving home, it was really, really dark, pouring fucking rain, and the Battle of Chamdo, which is an instrumental break, was playing, and it was the best experience I had listening to this CD. Like you thought a tornado was about to happen. Seemed like it was hailing. It was so crazy, and I was driving my old 2005 Kia Rio, listening to this. And for some reason, the violins and it's an orchestra piece. It just really was really fucking cool. I got this at a Half Price Books. The Faceless, Planetary Duality. When I was in high school, I loved this fucking album. That classic video of the drummer is a Satanist or whatever. Like the proof that he's being possessed when he does his really fast bass drum and he leans in and all that shit. Got this at a Half Price Books. Haven't listened to this in forever. I know I loved The Ancient Covenant, Xenochrist, Sons of Belial, and Planetary Duality 1 and 2. I loved a lot. Yeah, I don't know. And I also got, this is the only Black Dahlia Murder album I got at a Half Price Books. Deflorate, which is, I love it. It's in another video of mine. This is in rough shape. Now keep in mind, a lot of these CDs have made it through several moves from states. Like, I bought all these in Ohio. They made it their way to South Carolina, and now they've made it here to Virginia. All in one piece. But I don't have much to say. It's in another video. Deflorate is awesome. The Black Dahlia Murder is one of my favorite metal bands. They got me into extreme metal music. Trevor specifically, because he's always quoting other bands and talking about other, whatever the fuck. Anyway, now these two, I'm a little cringe. But when I was in high school, I liked Whitechapel. They still got some songs I'll listen to. But I got both of these at Half Price Books. This is their first album, Somatic Defilement. A New Era of Corruption. I don't even know when this came out or anything. And honestly, the only songs I know on this shit, The Darkest Day of Man. Oh my, that might be all I know. But Somatic Defilement is decent, you know. It's okay. It's fucking deathcore shit. I'm not a fan. I was in high school, you know, when you're finally figuring out heavy shit, you kind of delve into shit like this, and it's meh. It's alright. I got the Slayer, God Hates Us All at Half Price Books. Once again, you can see where I took off the sticker. Not a great album by any means. Not even a little bit, to be honest with you. I never listened to this. I know the song Disciples. I never listened to this album. When it comes to Slayer, I like the first 4, and then I like Divine Intervention. This is not good. It's not a good album. I thought it was cool because I hate this fucking race. I hate this fucking place. The song Disciple. That shit sucks. I got this. Was one of the coolest finds at a Half Price Books. It's in rough condition. But Immortal, Sons of Northern Darkness. It's in rough condition. The case is, at least. I never ever checked it out, but so it's the CD, and I think somehow I used to fuck with this thing. That's why it's in rough shape. But there's a DVD in there, deluxe DVD, including Live at BB King's New York 2003 plus photo gallery, and it's right there. I'm not gonna fuck with it and try to get it out, but I've never actually listened to the DVD. Now that I've reopened it and I remember that that's in there, I'm gonna have to check that out. But Sons of Northern Darkness is a fucking badass. It was my first Immortal album that I really, really loved because it sonically sounds better than like At the Heart of Winter and Battles in the North, all that shit. But I found this at a Half Price Books, and the shit was fucking sick. Fucking sick. One of the cooler things. Now this, I did not get it at Half Price Books. This is Slayer, Divine Intervention, which I personally really like this CD. Oh, wow. That's so funny. I'll show you in a second. But I bought this at a used video game store in Hilliard, Ohio, called Play It, some shit like that. And there was this weird guy named... My buddy could remind me of his name. I can't remember it. Dewey. And me and my buddy would go there. Like when in the summertime, we would go there every single day because they had a little TV and they had the NES set up. Me and my buddy would play the NES with this guy Dewey, who was like probably 38, divorced, balding, and he would take us to Burger King, and real rapey vibes. Yeah, it was. We were lucky. He was a weird guy. But we borrowed Ogre Battle 64 from him, and I regret giving it back. Should have stole it. Yep, but anyway, so Slayer Divine Intervention is dope. I love the song Ditto Head. Divine Intervention, of course, is awesome. Killing Fields is awesome. 213. I really like this album. But I was laughing because I opened it up and you got the classic That's why I was laughing, is that fell out, and I was like, oh shit, it's my burned Rain and Blood from when me, my buddy Sam, his sister Gina, and our mutual friend Stephanie all went to Cedar Point, and I got super bad motion sickness and was throwing up, and we had to leave early. I burnt this CD for us to listen to on the way to Cedar Point, which is fucking crazy that that's in there. 8 years from now, when I finally open this again, I'll see that and be filled with good memories. A couple other things I bought that I've never really even listened to. I got 2 Overkill CDs because I was in my little thrash phase, but I never really got into Overkill, which is probably people like them a lot more than Slayer and shit, but they were cheap. Yeah, from the same place. And I already have a video and a whole video on this, so I'm not going to talk about it, but I got this at Half Price Books. Made me love that album and appreciate the band. This was a sick one, Terrorizer, World Downfall, at Half Price Books. I know I've been pointing out the stickers and shit. Some of them, you know, you can get off easily. Like they just got it in and they just put a sticker on it. It peels off easy. So this, I had never heard of Terrorizer. And picked it up and I was like, okay, that's fucking metal as fuck looking. And I started playing it and I was like, okay, this shit rocks. I had no idea that this was basically Morbid Angel before Morbid Angel. With David Vincent and Pete the Feet Sandoval. Fucking legendary shit. Carcass, Surgical Steel, I got at Half Price Books. I'm not a humongous Carcass fan. I liked this album when I bought it, and I haven't listened to it in forever. Maybe I'll check it out again. This is another epic one, which I think might be a bootleg. Is Dissection, Storm of the Light's Bane. I got this at Half Price Books. I think it's, I mean, look. This shit's gone through some shit. I don't know why I think it's a bootleg, but... So it's got the CD and the bonus thing that I've never checked out. But it just, like, seems like the paper in there is, like, not your normal booklet material. It's like a paper. I don't know. Maybe I should check the year and all that shit on the Metal Archives, but it's just like, it seems like someone printed this in their house. It just feels like it. I've never investigated it, but it might be a boot. Can't tell, and the fucking case is falling apart because I stepped on it a while ago. Let's see if it's got a date on the back of this. 2006? Yeah, I can't imagine the booklet would feel like paper. This is George Calais Invictus. It's a solo album. He is the drummer of Nile. Bought it, listened to it a couple times. Don't care about it, to be honest with you. This is one of the cooler ones. Severe Torture, Misanthropic Carnage. Never heard of them. Saw it in the case. I used to look through every fucking thing. I'd see the... If it looked metal, I'd pick it up and look at it, and if it didn't look interesting enough, I'd put it back. I picked this up. It said Severe Torture, Misanthropic Carnage, which if you're just looking at that, it's like not that interesting looking, minus the name. And then you pull it out, and then you look at that, and you're like, oh, fuck. This shit better be good. So I bought this. And then, you know, you look at the name of the songs on there. Mutilation of the Flesh, Impelled to Kill, Castrated, Your Blood is Mine. Yeah, you're like, okay, Blinded Eye Slaughter. All right, I'll buy that shit. And once again, in my Kia Rio, put it in, which I totaled that car. But I put it in and listened to the first song, Mutilation of the Flesh, is just the fucking blast beats. So you're like, oh, this shit was immediate banger. Immediate banger. Another one I got at Half Price Books, which is in a kind of rough shape. Butchered at Birth, Cannibal Corpse. I don't know which year this came out. 2002 edition release, whatever the fuck. I mean, not much to say. Cannibal Corpse rocks. That's all you can say. This I also got Dark Fortress. They are a black metal band. I haven't listened to this shit in forever. I don't remember any of it. It's black metal. The songs were long as hell. I don't remember. Don't remember. Origin. Fucking Antithesis. Got it at Half Price Books, obviously. It's got the sticker on it. Not a huge Origin fan. Actually, I don't like them at all. I just bought it because I knew who they were. Just bought it. Same with Sepultura Roots. One of the first things I probably bought from a Half Price Books because I thought I was supposed to like it. And I don't like this album at all. But I bought it. I mean, it's cool to have. It's a classic album. And the album cover is awesome. But yeah, don't fuck with that at all. And then Pig Destroyer Book Burner. I hardly listen to this album either, to be honest with you. It's a cool booklet thing. Open it up, it's got all the pages, and then it's got that thing, and then it's got that thing. I don't listen to this album that much. Once again, I just like collecting cool shit, and this is cool shit, in my opinion. But that's all shit that I have. At least that's metal that I've got from Half Price Books. I got a whole bunch of other shit that's not metal up there. But Half Price Books and that video game store. And I mean, I got some Metallica shit. I got other shit that's metal, but I didn't include because who cares? Like, oh yeah, you got fucking Ride the Lightning. Yeah, whatever, dude. But not that any of this shit's that special, but that was just my thinking, I guess. But I don't know. It's one thing I miss about where I live is in the Bible Belt, so there's not a lot of good used book / movie / music stores, and they whatever exists certainly isn't going to have severe torture in there. You know what I mean? Or Cannibal Corpse. They're just not going to have it. So I used to love going. That'd be one of the things I would do when I first got a car. I would go to work, obviously, and on the weekends I'd go fucking smoke weed and go browse through. I mean, it was a humongous fucking case. 2 sides. I'd look through every single thing that was in there. And if it was metal, I would look at it and buy what I thought was cool. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I know no one watches my shit but like 10 people, but I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to just keep making videos, man. I don't know. I'm just not going to stop. I don't always have shit to talk about, but whenever I think of something, I'm going to record it and I'm going to make it happen. Anyway, see you.